we're recovering, thank God. We're recovering from a recession that's been very deep and very painful. And so we're pleased that we're finally in a position where we're looking up rather than constantly looking down or trying to hold on. But we've learned something in California, that one of the great challenges is that as we recover, the last to recover are people who've been on the bottom, who obviously were damaged probably the most in the recession. Those who were poor, those who were single-parent households, those who were dependent upon social services and various other kinds of support and assistance. They're the last to recover. And so it becomes important then that we start looking at all of the elements and beginning to figure out how we can enhance and grow the economy in every area of the state, not only in building businesses, but also creating opportunities for those to go into those businesses or to become educated to do that. Being first-time home buyers, that's scary. You know, that's something we all aspire to, and it's something that really is the American dream. You know, my daddy bought a house, that was like a miracle. It was like the best thing that ever happened to our family when we moved out of the projects and bought our first house that we kept for 40 years. You know, very important in terms of stability, building equity, building some kind of financial base, something you could lean on. And so that's why it's so important for us to talk about financial literacy, home ownership. How do we build that? How do we build the capacity for that? Because once we do that, then we begin to open the doors of opportunity for those who've sometimes been locked out of those opportunities. So I'm excited about this workshop. Some of you came in and thanked me for being here because you know my schedule is always crazy and I'm in and out of things very quickly. But I really thank you for being here, and I'm honored that you allowed me to come and to welcome you to this event. And I'm grateful to my staff and all of those who worked so hard to develop it, because this is important as we talk about building the 79th Assembly District. We're talking about building California. We're talking about you and the foundation of the state and this nation. To have a good foundation, we have to have families that are stable, families that have resources, families that have a view and a vision for a better tomorrow. And that happens when you feel good about where you're living, you feel good about the options that are available to you for economic development, and you feel good about the things you can provide for yourself and your children.